Call it what it is, chaos going viral. Detroit to New Jersey to Chicago, cities across the country are reeling from so-called teen takeovers, turning streets into crime scenes and a whole lot more. In Chicago this weekend, the pinnacle of chaos, more Americans were shot than have died in our war to stop Iran from getting nuclear weapons. In Chicago this weekend. The images are hard to ignore. Kids running wild, violence spilling into the streets. This is just Memorial Day. Summer's just starting. And now an 18-year-old suspect is accused of plowing into 5 Chicago police officers.
Oh my God, he just hit a lot of police officers. This car just ran through a whole crowd of Chicago police officers while we clearing out this block party. Oh my God. This dude right here just ran through a whole crowd of Chicago police officers. This is crazy, dude.
Timing could not be worse for Democrats. Voters see disorder again in blue cities, while Chicago's socialist mayor says policing is not the answer.
If we believe that we can arrest our way towards safety, we're wrong. We ask police officers to do too much. At some point, adults have to work hard to help raise their children. And that's what we're calling for in this moment.
The Ray-Bans kind of add to it, don't you think? With us now, former Biden White House press office chief of staff, Yemisi Egbawale. Did you just take your glasses off when I said that Brandon Johnson's... yeah. All right. I'm wondering if this is bringing back nightmare deja vu for you from 2021 and 2022 in the Biden press office when you guys had to answer for all of the video we all saw across America.
I mean, I think this is taking me back to when every single person on the internet said defund, and we were all thinking, I don't know, at some point, you're all going to have to walk that back. And what we've seen across the country is that a lot of people running on the DSA platform have had to answer for why they at one point believed in defunding or abolishing law enforcement, which when you look at the videos playing, make absolutely no sense. And Mayor Brandon Johnson, whose office I've even gone back and forth with online, has doubled down time and time again when people try to talk to him about the safety and security of family members in Chicago. Mayors shouldn't believe that any kind of crime happening is kind of a negative connotation on themselves. It's a city. Crime will happen. It is how you address it and prevent it from happening again that shows true leadership.
Yeah, I guess, Yemisi, the question in a larger sense, though, for Democrats who are trying to win back the middle of America, convince America, hey, we're not a bunch of socialists, like, for example, Mayor Fry in Minneapolis, who on Memorial Day tweeted, and did not tweet about Memorial Day, but said, today we remember George Floyd, who was murdered by a former Minneapolis police officer 6 years ago. That moment changed our city forever. How do Democrats say to the rest of the country, hey, elect us, but we're not going to do with the rest of the country what we're doing to Chicago and New York?
No, they double down and they go even further, like the mayoral candidate for D.C., Kenyon McDuffie, who just today said that we need to see curfews enacted in Washington, D.C., or like Johnny Garcia, who just won the Democratic nomination today in Texas against Galindo, the anti-Semite, who worked in a sheriff's office. It's about embracing people who want law and order for a civil society and spreading that message and ignoring...
Yeah, I can't remember who you said did that in D.C., but I don't think he has much of a chance.
Who, Kenyon McDuffie?
Yeah.
No, Kenyon McDuffie definitely has a chance against Janice, who's the DSA candidate that's running. He's definitely going to be a favorite to replace Muriel Bowser.
Okay. This is what I want to leave you with. Rashad Johnson, the kid, 18 years old, so I guess he's now an adult, who drove into that crowd of police officers. 5 attempted first-degree murder, 5 aggravated battery. The list goes on. He should never see freedom again, never breathe free air again. What do Democrats do to help kids like this? If you can't have law and order in cities, isn't this who we're failing the most?
Yeah, you have to get uncomfortable with putting kids in juvenile detention. A lot of the pushback I hear in big cities is, well, these are only kids, these are teenagers. Well, 18 is an adult, and at some point, in order to protect the larger community, there are people that you have to remove from civil society.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.